Hello everyone and welcome to another video here on WooEnglish, the channel that teaches you English through context, through stories. Normally, in this channel, we share stories related to history, technology, science, biographies of very known people who had who did something big in history. But today, we are going to share with you a more practical story. Today's story will be a story, of course, an audiobook, but at the same time, it will be a lesson in which you will learn a lot of vocabulary and a lot of expressions that you can use when you are at the airport. Today, you are going to learn vocabulary related to places that we find in the airport, actions that we do in the airport, people that we meet in the airport, and also how to say different things when you are at the airport, how to ask, how to respond, how to meet or get to know other people when you are at an airport. The story is an A1 story, meaning it is very suitable and also digestible, meaning easy to understand for beginners. So if you are a beginner, stick there. This story is just for you. If you are an intermediate or even an advanced student or learner, this story will still teach you a couple of things. That does not mean that you will not benefit from it. It will be very comfortable. You will understand more than beginners, but you will still learn something from this story. That thing we guarantee. Before we go, let us remind you of how to benefit to the maximum from our stories. 3 things as always. Number 1, make sure to listen to it just to get used to the flow of English. Learning English is in a big portion of learning English is learning and getting used to the flow of English. Number 2, when you are listening, make sure to write down new vocabulary that you have just learned for the first time. Maybe new expressions, new words. Make sure to write that down so that you don't forget it. It's also very helpful to go down to the comment section and write a sentence using the new word that you have just learned. Number 3, after you finish listening to the whole video, make sure to go down to the comment section. We will leave there a quiz that you can use to test your understanding of the video. So the video will be very beneficial for you, especially if you follow these 3 steps. And let us remind you very kindly, if this is your first time watching this channel, make sure to subscribe and activate that bell icon. This way you will not miss our new videos, our new stories. If you have already subscribed, if you are already one of our great followers, make sure to click that like button to help push this video for new people who may need it. So now, without further ado, I think I will just let you go and enjoy the first chapter of our video about airports.
Chapter 1. Landing. The seatbelt sign turns on. A soft sound. Ding. Mia opens her eyes. She was sleeping. For how long? She does not know. Outside the window, gray sky, gray clouds, and below the clouds, land, America. She is here, but she is not ready. The pilot speaks. His voice is calm. Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our descent into New York. Local time is 4:47 in the afternoon. The weather is cool and cloudy. Thank you for flying with us. Mia does not understand every word, but she understands one word. New York. She presses her face to the cold window. Buildings, hundreds of buildings, roads like long gray lines, cars like small moving dots, all of it getting bigger, closer, real. Her stomach feels strange, not sick, something else. Something between excited and scared. She does not have a word for this feeling, not in English, not in any language. She checks her bag. Passport. Yes. Phone. Yes. The small piece of paper with the hostel address. Yes. She checks 3 times. 3 times. Because once is not enough when you are afraid. The plane comes down, lower, lower. The ground comes up fast. The wheels touch, bump. The engines are very loud. The plane slows down, slows down, slows down, and then still. People stand up immediately. They open the overhead bins. They talk. They laugh. They know what to do. Mia stays in her seat for a moment. She looks out the window one more time. Gray sky, gray ground. One yellow taxi moving slowly on a road far away. She takes a breath. Okay. She stands up. She follows the other passengers. Off the plane, down a long corridor. White walls. Bright lights. Signs everywhere. One sign is big and yellow. Arrivals. All passengers. Follow the signs. She follows the signs. Left. Then right. Down an escalator. Through a long white corridor. And then she stops. A big room. Many people. Many lines. Officers in uniforms behind glass windows. Above the lines, a sign. Passport control. This is the first door, and someone is waiting on the other side. She looks at the lines. One sign says, U.S. citizens. Another sign says, all other passports. She joins the second line. She holds her passport tight. The line is long. She waits. She watches. The officer at the window asks questions. She cannot hear the questions from here, but she can see the faces of the people answering. Serious faces, careful faces, faces that want to say the right thing. Soon, that will be her face. The line moves. 1 person, 2 people, 5 people. And then, it is her turn. She walks to the window. The officer is a man. Big shoulders, short gray hair. He does not smile. He looks at her. Passport, please. She gives him her passport. He opens it. He looks at the photo. He looks at her. He types something. Then he looks up. Where are you from? I am from the Philippines, says Mia. Purpose of your visit? She practiced this word. Purpose. Why are you here? Tourism, she says. I am a tourist. How long will you stay? 2 weeks, she says. He looks at his screen. He types again. 1 second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds. Mia does not breathe. 5 seconds, the longest 5 seconds of her life. He stamps her passport. Stamp. Welcome to the United States. He gives her the passport. He is already looking at the next person. Mia takes the passport. She walks through the door. She breathes. She did it. Passport control. Done. But the airport is not finished with her yet. Chapter 2. Baggage and Customs. After passport control, there is a big room. Very big. Very loud. Very busy. People everywhere. Trolleys everywhere. And in the middle of the room, large metal belts, moving slowly, in circles, baggage claim. This is where the suitcases come. Somewhere in this airport, her blue suitcase is moving. Mia looks at the screens on the wall. Each screen shows a flight number and a belt number. She finds her flight. EK 417. Belt 7. She walks to belt 7. She stands with other passengers from her flight. They all look at the belt, waiting, watching. Nothing yet. Then the belt moves. First bag. Black, not hers. Second bag. Red, not hers. A big gray bag. Not hers. A very small bag. Not hers. Mia watches every bag, every color, every shape. Where is blue? Every bag that is not hers makes her heart smaller. People around her take their bags. One by one, they leave. The belt gets emptier and emptier. Mia does not move. Then, blue. Her blue suitcase, coming around the corner, slowly. Like it knows she is waiting. She steps forward. She grabs it, heavy, real, hers. She pulls it off the belt. She smiles. She puts the suitcase on a trolley. She pushes the trolley forward. At the end of the room, there are 2 doors. One door is green. Above it, nothing to declare. One door is red. Above it, goods to declare. She does not know these words. Declare. What does declare mean? She looks at the other passengers. Most of them go through the green door. She goes to the green door too. But before the green door, a man, dark uniform, arms crossed. He looks at her trolley. He looks at her. Excuse me, miss. Mia stops. Is this your bag? Yes, she says. Where are you traveling from? From Manila, she says. The Philippines. He nods slowly. He looks at her suitcase. Please come with me. Her heart is fast, very fast. She follows him to a small table, a customs officer, a big table, a bright light above it. The officer looks at her passport. He looks at her. Do you have anything to declare? Mia looks at him. Declare. She still does not know this word. I am sorry, she says. I do not understand. The officer speaks more slowly. Do you have food, plants, a lot of money, expensive things? No, says Mia, only clothes and one small gift for my friend. What kind of gift? Chocolate, says Mia, from home. The officer looks at her. 1 second. Please open your bag. Open your bag. 4 words. And her hands are shaking. Mia opens the suitcase. Slowly. Her clothes, her blue jacket, her small book, and at the bottom, a box of chocolate, wrapped in yellow paper, with a small red ribbon. The officer looks at the box. He looks at Mia. Filipino chocolate? Yes, she says. He nods. Okay, you can go. He stamps a small form. He gives it to her. He turns away. Mia closes her suitcase. Slowly. Her hands are still shaking a little. But she is through. She pushes her trolley through the green door. On the other side, a large hall. People waiting. Some hold signs with names. Some wave. Some run forward when they see their person. Nobody is waiting for Mia. That is okay. She does not need anyone to wait for her. She knows where she is going. Almost. She stops in the middle of the hall. She takes out the small piece of paper. The hostel address. Downtown Manhattan. 42nd Street. She looks up. She looks around. Somewhere in this airport. There is a way to get there. She just needs to find it. The hard part is done. Now, how does she get to the city? Chapter 3. How do I get there?
Now that we have listened to chapter 1 and chapter 2, maybe, especially if you are a beginner, you have learned a lot of vocabulary related to airports, maybe a few expressions even. If that's the case, make sure to go down, pause the video, go down to the comment section and try to write a sentence of your own sentence, but use one of the new vocabulary you have learned. Of course, I would love to remind you very kindly to, again, click that like button to help recommend this video to new people. That really helps. A comment is also a great thing you can do to help this channel if you are benefiting from the great work that we do.
Outside the arrivals hall. The world is loud again. People move fast. Taxis stop and go. Buses pull in and pull out. A man shouts a destination. A woman runs with a small child. Everyone knows where they are going. Mia stands still, her trolley in front of her, her small piece of paper in her hand. 42nd Street, downtown Manhattan. She looks left. She looks right. 3 signs. Taxi, air train / subway, express bus. 3 doors, 3 prices, and she does not know which one to choose. She thinks. Taxi. She knows this word. Easy, direct, but expensive. She does not have much money. Bus. She knows this word too. Cheap, but slow, and she does not know where it stops. Subway. She knows this word from movies. Underground train. New York City, the subway. She walks toward the air train sign. A man stands near the entrance. Orange jacket. Airport staff. Mia stops in front of him. "Excuse me," she says. He looks at her. "How do I get to Manhattan? 42nd Street?" The man nods. He speaks clearly. "Take the air train to Jamaica Station. Then take the E train. Direction: World Trade Center. Get off at 42nd Street." Mia listens carefully. Air train, Jamaica, E train, 42nd Street. She does not understand everything, but she understands enough. "How much is the ticket?" she asks. Air train is $8. Subway is $2.90. Total, about $11. $11. She can do that. "Thank you," she says. $11 and a train and a plan. She follows the air train signs. Inside a long corridor, then outside on a platform. The air is cold. Much colder than Manila. Much colder than she expected. She pulls her jacket from her carry-on bag. She puts it on. The air train arrives. Clean, quiet, automatic, no driver. She gets on. She finds a seat. She puts her suitcase next to her. Outside the window. The airport gets smaller. Roads, car parks, gray buildings. New York begins. Jamaica Station. She gets off. She follows the signs for the subway. Down the stairs. More signs. More corridors. More people. She finds the ticket machine. A big blue machine. A screen. Many buttons. Many options. She looks at the screen. She presses single ride. The screen shows $2.90. She opens her bag. She finds her money. American dollars. She changed them at the airport. The bills are green and stiff and new. She puts $3 in the machine. The machine makes a sound. A small white card comes out. A Metro card. And 10 cents change. She picks up the card. She picks up the coins. She looks at the small white card. This card will take her to Manhattan. One small card. One big city. She finds the platform. E train. Direction: World Trade Center. She waits. The platform is cold. Other people wait too. Nobody looks at each other. Everyone looks at their phones. A young woman stands near Mia. She has big headphones and a red coat. Mia speaks. "Excuse me, does this train stop at 42nd Street?" The woman takes off one headphone. 42nd Street? Yeah, like 4 or 5 stops from here. Maybe 10 minutes. "Thank you," says Mia. The woman puts her headphone back. She looks at her phone again, but she is smiling a little. A stranger. 10 seconds, and Mia is not lost anymore. The train arrives, loud, fast, a rush of air. The doors open. Mia gets on. She holds her suitcase. She holds the metal bar above her. The doors close. The train moves. Outside the window, darkness, then light, then darkness again. Stations passing. Howard Beach, Sutphin Boulevard, Parsons Boulevard. She counts the stops. 1, 2, 3. The train goes underground. The city disappears. Just the tunnel, just the sound. Just forward. A voice from above. Next stop, 42nd Street, Times Square. Mia stands up. She holds her suitcase. She moves to the door. The train slows. The platform appears. Bright lights. Many people. A big sign on the wall. 42nd Street. The doors open. Mia steps out. She goes up the stairs. 1 step, 2 steps, 10 steps, and then she is outside. New York City. Real, loud, enormous. Yellow taxis. Tall buildings. Lights everywhere. People everywhere. A hot dog stand on the corner. Steam coming up from the ground. She stands on the pavement. She does not move. She just looks. She came from a small bedroom, and now this. She looks at her piece of paper. The hostel address, 42nd Street, 2 blocks east. She picks up her suitcase. She starts to walk. In Chapter 4, Mia finds the hostel. She checks in. She finds her room, and for the first time today, she stops. Chapter 4, The Room, 2 blocks east. Mia walks slowly. Her suitcase rolls behind her. The wheels are loud on the pavement. New York is loud too. Cars, horns, music from a shop. A man on the corner selling newspapers. 2 women laughing very loudly. A dog pulling its owner forward. Everything is big. Everything is fast. Everything is new. Mia walks and looks and walks. A city that does not wait. And one girl who is still catching up. She sees it. A small sign above a door. Dark green letters. Manhattan Hostel. Open 24 hours. The building is not big, not beautiful, but it is real, and it is here. She pushes the door open. Inside, a small reception area, warm light, a wooden desk, plants on the windowsill, a young man behind the desk. He has glasses and a green shirt. He is reading something. He looks up. "Hey, welcome. Check in?" "Yes," says Mia. "I have a reservation." "Cool. Name?" "Mia Santos." He types on his computer. He looks at the screen. "Mia Santos, yes, I have you here. 3 nights, shared room, yes?" "Yes," says Mia. "Great. Can I see your passport?" She takes out her passport. She puts it on the desk. He looks at it. He types again. "Okay, Mia. You are in room 6, 3rd floor. The elevator is on your left." He gives her a small key card. Blue and white. Her name is not on it. Just a number. 6. "Is there Wi-Fi?" asks Mia. "Yes. Password is on the card." He puts a small piece of paper on the desk. Wi-Fi. Manhattan 2024. Password. Welcome 123. "What time is checkout?" she asks. 11 in the morning. Breakfast is from 7 to 9. 2nd floor. "Thank you," says Mia. "Of course. Enjoy your stay." He goes back to his reading. Every question answered. Every word used. She did it in English. The elevator is small. Mia and her suitcase fill it completely. 3rd floor. The corridor is narrow. Doors on both sides. Room 2, room 3, room 4, room 5, room 6. She puts the key card on the door. A small green light. Click. She pushes the door open. The room is small. 4 beds, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Each bed has a small curtain, white and clean. 2 beds are empty. 1 bed has a bag on it. Someone else is here too, but not now. Mia takes the bed near the window. She puts her suitcase on the floor. She sits on the bed. The mattress is soft. Not her mattress, but soft. She looks around the room. White walls. 1 small lamp. 1 window. She goes to the window. She looks out. A narrow street below. A yellow taxi passing slowly. A woman walking a small white dog. A man eating a sandwich on the steps of a building. Steam rising from a metal cover in the road. New York, still there, still loud, still moving. Mia sits back on the bed. She thinks about the day. The plane landing, the gray sky, the long corridor, the officer. "Where are you from?" Purpose of your visit? How long will you stay? The belt. Her blue suitcase coming around the corner. The customs officer. Do you have anything to declare? Please open your bag. The air train. The subway. The metro card. The woman in the red coat. Yeah, like 4 or 5 stops. 42nd Street. The steam. The taxis. The noise. And then, here. This small room. This soft bed. This window. One day, one city, one girl. So many words. She takes out her phone. She connects to the Wi-Fi. Manhattan 2024. Welcome 123. She sends one message to her family. I arrived. I am safe. The room is small but clean. New York is very big. I am okay. More tomorrow. She puts her phone down. She lies back on the bed. She looks at the white ceiling. Outside, the city continues. Horns, music, voices. New York does not stop. Not for anyone. But in this small room, it is quiet. Just Mia and the white ceiling and the sound of the city coming through the window like a song she is just beginning to learn. She closes her eyes. Today, she landed in a new country. She spoke to an officer. She found her bag. She took a train. She asked for help. She found the room. She did all of this in English, alone. She did not know she could do that. Now she knows. Tomorrow, the city is waiting. But tonight, she sleeps. The white ceiling, the city outside, and Mia already dreaming in English.
And now we arrive to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, of course. But before we go, let us write down in the comment section some of the things that stuck with you, that you will not forget probably, especially that you now have learned them through a very meaningful context. We have learned today a lot of vocabulary related to places, facilities, people, actions, etc., etc., related to when you are in the airport. So next time you are at the airport, make sure to use some of the vocabulary we have taught you today through this amazing story. Don't forget, of course, to go down to the first comment in the comment section. You will find there a quiz that will help you test your understanding of the video. And until we meet another time, make sure to go now and maybe join our WhatsApp group, join our Facebook groups, go to our website and download the PDF of today's story. You will find it. Maybe you want to print it and keep it with you and use some pen and paper to maybe highlight some of the new vocabulary you have learned today. The stories are yours. Go to the website WooEnglish.com. They are yours. Download them for free and use them as you wish. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in another video and another story.